Hi everyone, I'm here to make a video of all things. I'm going to be working again on my on my giveaway journal. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to be working on my giveaway journal this evening. I remembered to put on my teeth. Well, I remembered to put in my teeth because I went to the grocery store and I had to wear my teeth to the grocery store. They still in. But anyhow, I'm going to sit here all night probably anyway, so I might as well work on my journal while I sit here. I have my dog sitting next to me, actually laying next to me. One of my dogs. I have 4 dogs. And one of my little dogs, his name is Bernie. He's a pretty old codger. But he has cancer. And this morning I noticed that he was really kind of very sick. Or not sick, but he's getting there toward the end. So I called my veterinarian because we had already made the decision that we were going to let him cross over the bridge. And I had made the decision that I would keep him home until it got to the point that I thought he was uncomfortable. And then I would help him. I'd bring him to the vet. And so this morning I called the vet, but the vet said, my veterinarian's office, I called like about 11 and the veterinarian's office closes at 12 and they wouldn't have time to help him along this morning. So he's laying down beside of me. And he hasn't ate or drank today. I was holding him just to hold him and rock him and talk to him and tell him about what the future's going to be bringing him. Thanked him, been thanking him for all he's done for us over all of these years. He's got an appointment for Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the veterinarian's office. But my heart says that we don't think that he's going to make it that long. So I'm just going to sit with him. I'm just going to sit right here with him. And I'm just going to, he won't drink no water. I can even give him a piece of lunch meat and he won't eat it. Usually if a piece of cheese. Usually my dogs, you just say the word cheese around them and holy smokes, they're climbing up your britches leg, for the cheese. I put a piece of cheese there in front of his little face and he just didn't even look at it. So he's comfortable right now. He's laying down here and he's got fuzzy blankets. So I figure, well, I'm not going to leave him alone. I'm going to sit here with him. So I know most of you all have animals too, and you would be doing the same thing. And so I'm going to work on my journal. This is the journal. Let me put it right down here. I'll move my camera. This is the journal in which I'm working on. I've been kind of, thinking about what I'm going to do with it. It's an altered book journal. So far, I took a lot of pages out and made new pages by using just the pages I left in, which it'll show that on the previous 2 videos where I started it. And so all these pages now in so far are covered with, the book pages are covered with decorative paper, and then I have pockets in almost every, not on every page, but almost every spread has a pocket. This one has 2 pockets. I know there's a couple that don't have pockets, I think. But anyhow, I like how it's coming out. I see how the edge, because I folded the paper over the edges, I folded one of the sheets over the edge, two edges, makes a nice, it makes a nice paper edge. And then I took just a little bit of pink ink and I kind of inked the edges because there's like a lot of pink, but I may not leave it pink. I did pink because I figured, well, if I change my mind, um, if I change my mind, I can add more color. And so what I need to do is make tags. I'm going to be putting a little bit more embellishment. I have to still work on the front or on the whole cover. But I found in my stash of things, because this whole thing, I want it to be basically nature, like nature. And so what I think I'm going to do, this is my thought so far. I have these um, little, I think they actually came from Christmas decorations at one time, but they're pretty. And these are some kind of odd leaves, I guess. Again, I pulled these off of some kind of a long stemmed something. I don't know what they are, but I think they're supposed to look like some kind of a wild plant of some sorts. So these are kind of what I've got in mind that I can use. So I'm leaving them sit right there for some inspiration. Um, I think what I will end up doing is I believe that I'm going to do a texture on here with like a texture paste over a stencil, and then I'll probably do some painting over that, sanding and painting, and I may get, color some texture paste and put that, then paint and then sand. I'm not sure. I've got a lot of just little ideas that I'm gonna do. So, but that's what I've kind of has on my idea right now. Um, my friend Joy. Well, not this. This here came from Deb. Deborah's Deborah. Debbie. Did I leave her name right here? No, now I can't even remember her name. But isn't that horrible? Um, I got these from her auction she just had. It's like a muslin cloth, but then it's coffee dyed and it's got stamps on it. So now this one here is more like, now this one is not dyed, but look how raggedy the edges. I love that right there. And I want to use these because it says like here dreams. Here it says you can never have too much happy. Do things with great love. Mother Teresa wrote that. Katharine Hepburn says, if you obey the rules, you miss all the fun. How do we not know that? Okay, so these I'm planning to use. Now these things in here is what's going to make this so beautiful and so easy. These were made by Joy Robinson. Joy sent these to me already made. And I like these. And I believe I'm going to like them for my pages because they are flat. They're not real dimensional. And so she sent me some other ones here too that I really like these, but these are real dimensional, so I would not be able to use a lot of these in this book, although I'll be able to use some, but I can't let it get too alligatory mouthy. So what I think I want to do first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some of these, and because I'm doing the nature, I'm going to pick the pages, the pieces that have got flowers. Like this here piece of paper is flirty, and this has got flowers on it. And music just goes along everything. And you know there's music in nature because if you walk out the door and listen to the birds, then you will know that there is plenty of music in nature. So this is exactly. Let me see too. I want to. Let's see. I know I got butterflies in here, but what kind of butterfly? Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Oh, I got all these little baggy waggies in here. Don't need the bags, but I do have butterflies in here. Oh yes. Oh yes. These are going to. Oh look, these are little cloth butterflies. Oh my word. Okay, we're going to get happy with this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going through and see some of these pages, I just don't want to cover anything up on them because the pages are so pretty. But I am going to, and I think what I'll do, now I don't know, do I want to ink the edges of these? You know, I think I might. Let me see. I think I might want to, I'm digging over here in my, just a minute. Let me see. I am digging over here and I want to see if I can find, what is this? Distress ink tea dye. Okay, that's what I want. Distress ink tea dye. Oh, I need my little brush. Okay. Yeah, this will work. Okay. Now, I think I will take. Oh, did I just? Oh, excuse me. I hope I just wiggled my. I wiggled my table and my thing. That my power strip went kaput. Almost turned my lights off. Can't deal with no old lights. I gotta have my lights. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and just do a little bit on the edge. So there's not like a lot. Is this really? Oh yeah, there's plenty in there. It just wasn't. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get it on my brush. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick out a few that I think are, oh, mamma mia. These are so pretty. You know, I'm going to be doing a vintage. I have got all of these that were sent to me by Mona. And I'm going to be, I've been putting stuff in this envelope because I'm going to use things in here that I'm going to make a vintage journal out of. So I want to, oh, a lot of this is real vintagey. Okay, I think this I'm going to put with that journal. Okay, and these ones with the flowers, those are what I'm going to use. Oh yeah, look at that, how pretty. Look how this one is with that gingham. That'll go in the vintage. So this journal is going to be a journal. It's going to be a giveaway. And I've told most of you already that I'm going to give it away when my channel gets to 6,000 subscribers, which right now it's at like 5,400. And so, which is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so when it happens that that it gets to 6,000, I want to have a couple of things to give away, and I want to have things that I have made. Now, this, like you're probably saying, well, you're not making that whole thing because your friend made those embellishments. Well, yes, that's true. But somebody else wrote the book too, so hey, what's the difference? But this is an altered book, and I have help from those who I love in this book, which will make the book even all that much more of value to somebody who wins it, because somebody will win it. I haven't figured yet out how I'm going to give it away. I don't know. I will figure out something. And then that's how I will give it away after I figure it out. But it's going to take me a little while to figure it out. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of each step that I go through to do it. So if you're making, because this is just an altered book, so after, and I encourage you to watch. Now the first video is quite long because I did it on a live stream. Then the next video isn't quite as long, but you don't actually have to watch the whole thing because I run my mouth a lot. But you know, you do have to watch some of it, and you can fast forward through it, you know. So once you fast forward, then you know, then look at this. See? Now look at that. I just used a little bit of double-sided tape on there because I have it. You can use glue or whatever. And these clusters are made like this is a book page. There's a piece of lace. Then she put down a couple little pieces of paper that are from a music sheet. And here's a piece of fabric. And then she stitched right down the center. And she just stitched it with the sewing machine with a zigzag stitch. And it makes a cluster. And look how beautiful it looks on the page. I'm putting these toward the top of the page because at the bottoms of the pages is where I put the pockets. And then so the pockets, you know, when you squeeze it, it's that thick. The top, it's not as thick. So that it'll be evenly distributed. I will put some things at the top and some things then at the bottom. So then the book, I'm hoping that there'll be enough space for journaling in the book. And see, I don't think it, and so yeah, there'll be, oh, let's see. Oh, look at this, how that matches that. Which I don't usually go too much for matching because I do like junk journals a lot. I don't usually make themed journals, but they're a little bit out of my comfort zone because I have got that scatterbrain going on in my head. And so I usually don't have themes. Now this one being the theme is actually nature. Boy, I'm so tempted to put in sewing supplies and everything else, you know. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to stick as much with nature, with the nature theme as possible. I might put a clown in there. I might end up having, why can't I get this peeled off? I got my fingernail sharpened or something. But, well, by golly, just a minute. This stuff is usually very easy to peel the paper off the top. This Suquang tape, it usually peels off with no trouble. But today, I'm going to have trouble. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. And that gives that little bit of decoration. I think that's very nice. Now I'm probably going to skip this page. Although maybe not, maybe I'll put a butterfly. Yeah. You know, let me see. Where did I put my, there it is. Boy, I'm trying hard in this organization thing to get myself organized. And this here bottle of glue is almost empty, but I'm using it. I'll use it till every drop is gone. See there? So now that's got an extra butterfly. Okay, this page definitely can use a little bling up here. This is going to have a tag in the pocket, and so once I put the tags in here or a booklet in here, then um, just a minute, let me see. Oh, she's still breathing. Oh, it's a he. It's Bernie. Then, yeah, then the tags will bring more of a thickness here to to level out the book. You know what I was saying just a while ago. Yeah, my brain isn't right on track. This has been a couple of weeks. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, I'm just going to hate to leave my dog tomorrow, but tomorrow I have to go to a, well, I don't have to, but I choose to go to a memorial service. So I'm, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. So I'll have to leave my Bernie. And so, oh, look at this butterfly. And it's even got pink. I want that on the pocket. Oh, this is one that I fussy cut it out. Okay. I'm sorry if I sound a little downtrodden today. It's just, you know, sometimes you have, you know, just fragments of your life that's just a little bit more emotional than others. You know, just a little bit, and not the emotions that you're used to. And so that's how it's been. My heart, my poor heart, my poor heart. It's been emotional. These last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of emotion, commotion, something. My friend Crystal, she got a new dog and she named it Commotion. What's her name? What's your dog's name? But she finds cool names for her dogs. She's a dog lover, I'm telling you. She spoils them rotten. And she has no children, so she spoils her dog. Commotion. But yeah, very emotional last couple of weeks. Well, been 3 weeks. And now my little Bernie, I'm telling you, I'm being tested. This sometimes your faith just gets tested. And but it's gonna be okay, you know. It's gonna I usually do not have this trouble. Usually do not have this kind of trouble getting the backs of the tape off. Now I'm almost thinking I'll just use glue, but I got that tape there and I'm almost out of glue. Okay, there. Now, Elizabeth. Now, life. But at least you can kind of see what I'm doing to doctor up these pages. Now, this one I have two at pockets because these pages are so busy already. They don't need anything. If I add anything like that to it, it just gets then cluttered. I like busy, but I don't like them to get too cluttered. And so now here, look at this. Now, oh, this is one of the spreads. I just let it. I didn't put pockets here. I didn't put pockets there, but I might. Let's see what we have here. If I have got a couple of extra little butterflies, maybe just so there's a dimension on the page. Let's see what we have here. That one kind of matched. No, that one doesn't match that page. But I'm getting into this matching stuff right this very minute. And so I'm going to just, look at this, it's just one little bitty butterfly. So I'm thinking my butterfly book, my nature book is going to be mostly butterflies. Oh, goodness sakes. Where do I want to put this butterfly? Oh, right there. Right there. That's where that butterfly is going to live. Now, this is all butterflies on here, but it's very brown. So I'm thinking, look at the, oh gosh, I forgot about this. Wait a minute, now I can cut this. Now, if you've ever made or ever used a snippet roll, this is snippet rolls that Joy had made. And right here, there's a bird's nest. So I am thinking I want, then there's a pair of scissors right there. Okay, these ones here does not have any pictures like that. Let's see. Okay, the scissors. Now, if I don't use the scissors, how long would that be? How much would that be? If I cut it right here, I love the bird's nest. It has to go this way. Okay, I could put the scissor right there because you do need scissors when you're gardening. And I could go all the way down. I am. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to cut it with my pinking shears because I don't want it to be just a straight cut. So I'm going to go with my pinking shears. And that is what I'm going to use. And that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. And with the bird's nest up there, how can you get any better than that? So I'm going to take now my tape. I don't really need to ink the edges because the colors, the papers are already quite aged. So I don't have to fake age them because they're already fake. They're already aged. So I'm putting the tape on, putting 3 strips of tape, and let me go ahead and burnish it good down because that's probably why I'm having trouble getting the paper off because I haven't been burnishing it. Burnishing is, burnishing is a crafting word I learned. I just call it smashing. But then when you try to get a little bit professional, then you start to say burnishing. But it's just, squash it on there. Just squash it. It didn't help. So my daughter and I went to Aldi's. They put an Aldi's in our area so we can shop at Aldi's. Well, I've heard a lot about Aldi's, but I've never shopped at Aldi's. So today was our maiden voyage to go to Aldi's, and I was impressed because I'm on this healthy eating kick that I'm hoping is going to kick the heck out of my illnesses. It's that diabetes thing. And so I'm eating healthy. That is my plan. I'm putting this right down the middle of this page. And Aldi's has the most awesome fruit and vegetables. Oh my goodness. And their prices, I was absolutely blown away because their prices were affordable. And and all of their fruits and vegetables looked so fresh. I was happy, and so I got a lot of very good fresh fruits and vegetables. I got and then I brought frozen because I was reading them labels. Boy, you read a label. And there was a time, a long time, I didn't read labels. I didn't read labels. Just said, oh, that looks good, and I buy it. Oh, and look at that. Yeah, I would just say, oh, that looks good, and then I'd buy it. And that's what got me into this predicament I'm in. My doctor says, your diabetes is out of control. I said, wonder why that is. He says, what you been eating? I said, just seafood, only seafood. That's it, just seafood. He goes, you seafood and you eat it. I said, yeah, how'd you know? So anyhow, so I decided I have to do something. Well, part like I just told you about my emotions the last couple of weeks. One of the most emotional things that happened was me losing my friend Mary, and you've all heard that one already. Um, but and I talked to her spirit. You might think I'm a goofball because of that, but I do. I talk to her, and I've made her this promise. I said, Mary, I do want to go to heaven when I croak, but I'm not ready to croak. I said, I have got a lot of craft supplies needing to be used up. And so I'm going to hang around here. And, Mary just lived down the road from me. But now her daughter, and she lived there with her daughter and her daughter's family. And 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 yeah, and so her daughter and her daughter's family are there still, and of course they're going to be there for a long time. So I told Mary, says, I'm just going to take over. I'm just taking over your grandchildren. They're now mine. I just stole them. I'm just kind of, since you orphanated them, they're, you know, I don't get all. Well, I do get weepy. I'm lying, but I um I I I want to remember the fun things, the good time, and we had some fun times. We had Bernie. Are you okay down there, darling? Yes, my Bernie. Um, yeah, he's okay. And so, got to figure out how I'm going to use these fabric pieces because I just love having words and quotes. And so yeah, I'm just taking over her grandchildren. I said they're mine now. And yeah, see that one's too busy too. Although I could put one on here. And so yes, so I am going to get myself going on this healthy eating plan. So I bought healthy food. I didn't buy any junk food. I didn't even buy junk food for the hubster, and I usually buy him lots of junk food. But I figured if I'm going to eat healthy, he's going to eat healthy too. I got fish and chicken, and I got potatoes and sweet potatoes, and I got all kind of vegetables, and frozen vegetables and unfrozen vegetables. I got good stuff. And then usually I always buy him, little Debbie snacks and stuff like that. Well, this time I didn't. He didn't get none of them either. You know, he says, well, if you can't beat him, I guess you got to join him. And so, but I got him like some healthier kind of like granola bars, still you know, he doesn't need any junk food either. So, and he said that's fine. He's fine with that. Long as he has his Fig Newtons. He's a Fig Newton fan. He's a fig fan. So, look at that, how pretty that's going to be right there. And I put that right on that bucket. And these are all just clusters. And I have got a couple videos out there in YouTube land that show, oh, this one will definitely need one, won't it? Let's see if there's anything with any orange in here. Joy, I am loving these beautiful things that you sent me. I'm loving them. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? I see one right there. That is going to match it right there. That one just popped it right out to my eye. See that? Look. That is going to match that right there. But see how them clusters look? And it's only torn paper, pieces of fabric, pieces of lace, and you just stack them. And this one's stitched together, but you can just put a staple in the middle of it. You can just staple it and call it done, and that's fine too. Now, Miss Joy went to a little bit more trouble doing hers, and so, but now, if you've been following along and making your own, um, which I hope you are, because everybody needs to get busy and make something. Just make something. And nothing's wrong, you know, no matter what you make. It's not wrong. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. And you know, and if it doesn't turn out just like somebody else's, well, then that is even better, because that means you just created something even more special and unique. So don't expect yours to turn out just like Uncle Pete from down the street. You know, it's not going to happen that way. It's not. I gotta turn it this way because that's the way the writing goes. Not that anybody will read it. And there, see, I put it in like cattywampus. And then, see, this is pretty. Then I'm going to have a tag here. And um, I might add like a little something here to make it more journalable. I don't know though. You'll have to wait till the next video to see, because what I actually do here is I kind of, and this is what you do when you make a journal. You just kind of um, create it as you go along. You don't need to have a direction book. You don't need all of that stuff. All of that is overrated. Now this one here, see how beautiful this has got gold, like glittery stuff on here. And I don't think right now, I don't think I want to do anything else on this page. Now, right here, I might want to, let's see. No, that won't work. That won't work. Ernie, honey, you okay? Oh, here. Here you go. There's your bed. Okay, my poor Bernie. I love my Bernie. I love my Bernie. I don't like saying goodbye to my little doggies. I do. My one doggy's 18 years old. We've had her 16 of the, oh, look at this butterfly. You okay, darling? Oh. Okay, just a minute. Let me help him. Okay, can you get in there? Okay, here you go, and I'll put your blanket on you. There you go, sweetie. You just lay your head right there on the pillow. There you go, and you go sleep. That's my little angel dog. I love him. I love him so much. I kind of am hoping that he just goes peacefully in his sleep, because it's a little easier than carrying him to the vet's office. And Bless his heart. He's trying to walk. Okay. Ooh, now those colors go along with them butterflies. Look at how those colors from here and here blend together. That is awesome. Oh, he had to pee. Okay, I'm just going to go in his other bed. He had to pee. He peed on his little mat. He's got a little mat down there, and he can pee down there. I don't usually let the dogs pee in the house, but there's sometimes things are different. But he's got his little mat down there. I got mats all over the floor just for that reason, for my little Bernie. Okay, I'm not going to keep you all. I've already kept you for 40 minutes. And so I'm going to, oh, that's where I wanted that one. Look at how those are the same colors in those flowers that's down here. Now this is busy again. And so what would I want to do? So I can kind of feel how these are about the same thickness here and here. I can feel in the middle that it dips down, but when I get my tags in the pockets or the things that I put in the top pockets, it's going to even that up a little bit. Now let's see if I want to put do I want to, no, a butterfly would go there, and this is a blue butterfly down here. I don't know if I have a blue butterfly. Oh, a little bitty blue butterfly. That's a little bitty blue butterfly, but does he look lonely all up there? You know what? I'm going to... Oh, that's... Maybe I'll layer him. Nee, some of these are punched. What if I layer a butterfly? Oh, that will do it, because there's green here and a blue butterfly. And here I have a green butterfly, then a white, and then a blue. Or do I want just the green and the blue? Yeah, just the green and the blue. So, you know what I like to do when I glue down a butterfly? I haven't been doing it on all of these, but I like to glue just right down the center of his little body. Then when you're going through the book later on, you can lift his wings up and let him fly. See? Like that. That's how he's going to be. And so this one definitely needs something here. This one, look, my butterfly's upside down. I put that page in upside down. And so, yeah, that one probably would be nice there. Those two. These ones are pretty rugged cardstock right here. So these ones, they won't fly well. They won't fly. Now, when I put my tags in, and some on here too, I'm going to be using some more of the, oh, what do you call it? Fauna, plants. You know, that's what's going to go on a lot of these pages. So, but I like just flipping the pages like this and just go. I just go along and see what catches my eye. And I just can't thank Joy enough for sending these beautiful beautiful clusters and beautiful clusters. And I just, Joy, if you're watching this, I owe you a kidney. These are beautiful. I mean, she sent me a whole box full of beautiful things that she made. And she just put them together. She put them in a box. She sent them to me and just said I could do whatever I want with them. And so, I almost feel guilty about using something somebody else made. And then I say, look at this beautiful journal I made. And really, it's only beautiful from all the other beautiful things. But I kind of want everybody to see how the journal is going together, so that when it comes time to give it away, whoever wins this journal, oh, look at this. That's perfect right there. Whoever wins this journal will know exactly how it was made. But then also I want everybody watching just to see how easy it is to put something like this together. That you're not having to measure. I did have to measure these pages the matte pages that I put down. I did have to measure them because I measured the size of the page, which was 9 by 5.5. So, and then I wanted my the matte pages that I put on, to fit inside with edge showing around. So I took 1/4 of an inch off of the size and cut all the matte papers were cut to 8 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then that made them fit right on there. And then you don't, because I didn't want paper stuffed into the folds, of the papers either, of the pages. Look how pretty this is. Now this one may need to have, wherever you are, be all there. Jim Elliott said that. Like I said in my on the next video, I think I'm going to be adding more of the flowers and wildflowers and things in here, so you'll see where I actually put them. Right now I'm concentrating on my butterflies, and yeah, I don't think I'll put that big old butterfly in there. I'm gonna save that page for something else. And this is pretty too. This one here, I think more, see how there's floral. This needs something right here, and so I think that's going to need a floor. Although this butterfly, yeah, this one just has to go, because sometimes you just pull something out and you say, oh, that just is a perfect match. So that's going to go there. And then this, do I want a cluster here? Do I want a cluster there? Because I'm going to still be stuffing things under, because I'm getting my clusters are getting just that 2 strips of tape going down the center to hold those onto the journal page. And I will still be able, when I start doing the part where I put in the flowers and things, I'll be able to stuff them sometimes under I'll be able to get them underneath there in case I want to do that. Even my butterflies, I'll be able to stuff under there. And so I'm almost got to the end of this. Look at that beautiful flower. Isn't that pretty? I don't know what that's called. I'm going to try and draw a flower like that. I've been dinking around, I call it, with trying to draw flowers and things. Oh, look at that little flower. I mean, that's not a flower, it's a butterfly. And so, but something like this, I think I'd like to try to draw. All right, I think I'm gonna, these little butterflies, flutterbys, they should be called flutterbys, don't you think is a more appropriate word to call these butterflies? Flutterbys. And there, see, they just match that page. They just belong to be there because they match the page. No, that doesn't match the page. You need something with a little bit of like lavender, like a little bit of lavender. Okay, these ones I have. Some of these oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at these. That looks good there, doesn't it? I'm kind of matching the fabrics, I think, really, to, these are so, you have to admit that these are beautiful. And they're just clusters, just scraps. Just scraps. That's all they are. Nothing more than scraps. Okay, this is the one I think that is going to live right there. Oh, this is the package I put away that I put over there because I thought that these were more of a vintage style. Oh my word, I gotta look. This one's got a butterfly. Oh, well, let me look at these two. Oh my. Look at the butterflies in here. Families are forever. There's another bird nest. Okay, some of these. Now, like I said, and another bird nest. I should have looked in here first. You know what? I'm going to put this here with that bird nest. I am. I should have looked in there because I didn't realize there was so. I seen right on the top and it looked very vintage, so I threw them over there. But I love this bird nest, and I may be using some of these now. If I make a journal that is like maybe 5 inches tall by about 2.5 inches wide to put in here like a 4-page journal, then I could put a little cluster at the top of the journal, and then that cluster thickness will be in the center of the book. So, you know, I think, well, we'll see the next, gosh, I love that. We'll see the next, maybe I'll do it, oh, I won't do it tomorrow because I got to go so far away from home. And so tomorrow's going to be taken up. Oh, and for those of you who watch my, oh, never mind. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I was gonna say something, but I just changed my mind. Okay, that's gonna go right there like this. Did I glue them? Yes. And then the last page is, again, a beautiful flower. And then I want, oh, that's got like pink on there to match that page. Oh, but I put the nest on the last page, and that one's got a butterfly. So I'm going to put, ooh, this one. Decisions, decisions. Okay, then I have to put all them back in the little bags because I'm working on this, trying to not go to bed with my desk in a mess. Oh, that's right. I'm not going to bed. I'm sitting up with Bernie. Me and Bernie, we're hanging. Me and Bernie's hanging tonight. I can't leave him. I can't leave him alone. Cannot leave him alone. So this is going to go right here. So now, well, my book is a little thick opening at the end here. So it will be a little bit of an alligator mouth. But so far, I'm liking it. See, so now I've put in the papers, I've put in the pockets, I've put in the clusters, and put in butterflies. And so we're going to have more than this. It's going to continue to grow, and it may get a little bit alligatorish, mouthish, but maybe not too bad. Maybe not too bad. So now that I've had you almost an hour, I'm going to end my video here on a positive note. If I can stand up, I can reach my book. Oh, boy, it is rough getting old. Okay, now. And so I'm going to read some heart thoughts today. And let's see. I'm going to do this one. I bless my family with love. If you want love and acceptance from your family, then you must give love and acceptance to them. I bless my family with love. This I know to be true. Not everyone has the special family that I have, nor do they have the opportunities to open their hearts in the way my family does. We are not limited by what the neighbors think or by society's prejudices. We are far more than that. We are family that comes from love, and we accept with pride every unique member. I am special and worthy of love. I love and accept each member of my wonderful family, and they in turn love and adore me. I am safe. All is well in my world. And doesn't mean your family's going to be perfect, because there's sometimes you want to throw them under a bus, but doesn't mean you love them any less. So thank you for hanging out with me for an hour. It's 58 minutes and 12 seconds. And I'm going to be back and work on the next step of my book. And I'll have the camera on so you can see what I do. Hopefully some of you that are watching will get an old book and alter it into a new one. And just put a part of you in that book. Okay, I want to say I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me. And may God watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on our next video. God bless.